Following the events of Episode 5, where Luke Skywalker refused to join him and the dark side of the Force, Darth Vader began a mission with a squad of Death Troopers and an Imperial forensics droid Z-67 to locate and destroy everyone who hid Luke from him. After visiting Tatooine and Padme's former apartment on Coruscant, Vader's efforts would focus on finding out the truth behind Padme's death, eventually forming an alliance with Sabe, one of Padme's handmaidens, who also wanted to avenge Padme's death. Learning Sabe had taken surveillance data from Padme's apartment, hiding it on Naboo until its code could be unlocked, Vader and Sabe traveled to Naboo to retrieve the data, allowing the Sith Lord to learn what might have happened to Padme after Mustafar. Issue number 3 in the current Darth Vader comic series begins with a great scene of Vader on the surface of Naboo, where he would remember his time with Padme there during the events of Episode 2. Eventually, Sabe would point out that the lake retreat of Padme's family wasn't far and suggested they continue forward. Agreeing, Vader would instruct the forensics droid to go with him and the Death Troopers to stay back and keep watch. Having made it to their location, Vader and Sabe would reach a room that again caused Vader to remember his life as Anakin Skywalker, with his time spent there with Padme vivid in his memories. When Z-67 asked Sabe where the security recordings were located, before she could finish, Vader ignited his lightsaber just as they were attacked by two individuals. Vader quickly stopped one of them with a powerful force push, while reaching out with the force to choke the other. But Sabe told Vader to stop his attack, telling him it was a mistake. Vader agreed and dropped the second individual. It's then revealed that the two individuals are Captain Typho and Captain Tonra, both formerly of the Royal Naboo Security Forces. They explained that although Sabe had sent an all-clear signal, they feared that the presence of Vader meant that she required their help, and while they knew they wouldn't be able to eliminate Vader, they hoped Sabe could escape. Vader soon grew tired of their conversation, demanding to know why the two captains should be allowed to live given their previous attack. Sabe explained she gave the security recordings from Padme's apartment that they were there for to them, and if Vader wanted to recover it, he needed their help. With Vader accepting their explanation, he deactivated his lightsaber and followed them to the location of the recordings. On the way there, it's revealed by Captain Typho that they always believed that Padme had been murdered, and also believed that Anakin Skywalker had given his own life for Padme over 2 decades earlier, with the captain regretting his decision that saw Padme travel to Mustafar at the end of the war. Eventually, the group would enter a sub to travel through the waters of Naboo. It's here where Tonra would reveal to Vader Padme's attempts to free Anakin's mother Shmi Skywalker in the aftermath of the events of Episode 1, through a mission undertaken by Tonra and Sabe, never forgetting her on Tatooine. But the group is quickly startled when they're attacked by a massive creature, threatening to destroy their sub. That's exactly what happened, and the group was thrown out of the sub, but rescued once Vader ignited his lightsaber to deliver a powerful strike and force-push their attacker away from them. Ultimately, the group would escape, finding a structure belonging to the Gungans. Within the structure, Vader would immediately find what Z-67 explained was a tribute to the alliance formed by Padme following the invasion by the Trade Federation seen in Episode 1, of course depicting both Anakin and Padme. Sabe would point out Anakin to Vader, noting his dedication to Padme, which caused the group to also mourn the loss of Anakin as well. At this, Vader became enraged, striking out violently with his lightsaber and demanding to know the location of the recordings. Captain Tonra would then locate the recordings, and after the forensics droid dealt with the Republic code protecting it, the surveillance recording taken from Padme's apartment was revealed. While Vader initially believed he was seeing Padme, Z-67 pointed out it was Sabe, with the recording showing her, the two captains, and a number of other individuals pledging to locate and kill the individual who murdered Padme. It was quickly noted by Z-67 that the recording didn't obtain information relating to what happened to Padme, with Vader demanding an explanation. We then see that they knew Padme was going to Mustafar to locate Anakin, and in the years after the Clone War, they also learned of the connection between Vader and Mustafar. With this information, Sabe asked Vader directly whether he was the one who killed Padme and Anakin on Mustafar. Vader hesitated only for a moment before revealing that he did, at which point Tonra pressed a button, prompting Sabe to express that what they were doing was for Padme and for Anakin. With that, the issue ends with another large creature heading directly for the group. So there we have it, Vader's return to Naboo as he attempts to discover what happened to Padme. Thank you very much to all of the Patreon members of Star Wars Reading Club, as your support is so greatly appreciated. You can find all of our social media links and a link to our Star Wars gaming channel in the description below for updates and even more Star Wars content. We love making these videos, so why not subscribe for more fun Star Wars theories and discussions. Also, if you enjoyed the video, think about giving a like or leaving a comment. If not for me, for Padme and Anakin.